Never trust a hero with 12 perfect victories. Because what they don't tell you in school is that Hercules had a 13th labor, one so psychologically brutal that even the gods tried to delete it from history forever. Smash like and subscribe if you're ready to have your mind completely shattered. Picture this: the strongest man who ever lived, fresh off 12 impossible victories, thinking he's absolutely untouchable. The crowds worship him like a rock star. The gods bow down to him. But what happened in those final 7 days? Nobody was ready for the psychological warfare that was about to unfold. Now let me drag you back to ancient Greece 3,000 years ago. A baby is born with strength that could crush marble. His name? Hercules. Yeah, the Romans stole his identity and called him Hercules. Growing up, while normal kids played with toys, little Hercules was bench-pressing livestock for entertainment. His mother would find him wrestling massive bulls just because he was bored. But this boy was cursed from birth. Hera, Zeus's wife, despised him because Zeus had cheated, again, with another mortal woman. Again. So Hera took out all her rage on the innocent child, classic toxic relationship behavior, ancient Greek style. The madness hit him at 25. Picture the strongest human alive, completely losing his mind to supernatural rage. Hera poisoned his thoughts with twisted visions that drove him absolutely insane. In his madness, Heracles did the unthinkable. He killed his own wife and children. The guilt nearly destroyed his soul. But instead of breaking, he sought redemption. King Eurystheus gave him 12 labors, 12 impossible tasks designed to kill him. The Nemean lion with impenetrable skin, the 9-headed hydra that grew back stronger, the Erymanthian boar that could level mountains. Each victory made him more famous than any celebrity could dream. The crowds chanted Hercules like he was ancient Greece's first viral sensation. He had everything: fame, fortune, respect from gods and mortals. Women would literally fight each other for his attention. And let's be honest, the man was absolutely shredded beyond belief. But being invincible is incredibly lonely. A bit like if that reality check just hit different. 12 labors completed. The crowds expected him to become a god and live happily ever after. But Hera wasn't finished with her revenge. She whispered to King Eurystheus, "Give him one more task. Make it personal." My pulse spiked when I discovered what happened next. The 13th labor wasn't about killing another monster. It was about becoming one. "Bring me the thing you love most," Eurystheus commanded, "and destroy it in front of the entire city." Heracles stood there, the strongest man alive, completely powerless. Because the thing he loved most wasn't treasure or power. It was his redemption. His chance to be remembered as a hero instead of a child killer. Comment below if you see where this is heading. The crowd gathered in the amphitheater. Thousands of people who worshipped him.
Heracles walked to the center, carrying something wrapped in cloth. The silence was deafening. He unwrapped a mirror. "The thing I love most," he announced, "is the lie I've been living." Then he smashed it. For the first time, Heracles told the complete truth about the madness, about killing his family, about how every heroic deed was just him running from guilt. The crowd went absolutely insane. Not with cheers, with pure rage. Their perfect hero had revealed he was human, flawed, broken. Within hours, they wanted him crucified. This is Legend Explore, where stories aren't just told, they're unleashed. Subscribe now and drop your wildest reaction, because this belongs here. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. By destroying his perfect image, by admitting his darkest secrets, Heracles didn't become less legendary. He became the first authentic hero in history. Real strength isn't being invincible, it's being vulnerable enough to admit your mistakes. Real heroism isn't perfection, it's redemption. The gods were furious. Zeus wanted to strike him down. Hera was livid that her revenge backfired, but humans finally had a hero they could relate to. That night, alone on a mountaintop, Hercules faced a choice. Accept godhood and live as a perfect myth, or stay human with all his flaws. He chose mortality. And that's why they tried to erase this story, because a hero who chooses vulnerability over invincibility is dangerous to people who profit from perfect facades. The 13th labor wasn't about completing an impossible task. It was about completing himself. Subscribe if you're ready to destroy your own mirrors. Every legend has a moment where they choose who they want to be, not who the world expects, who they choose to become. Heracles chose truth over comfort, authenticity over adoration, reality over myth. That's the secret they don't want you to know. Real legends aren't born from perfection. They're forged in the fire of their own failures. Next time, I'll show you the performance that nearly ended everything. Don't miss it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next level.